All right, everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining us for Live at Lunchtime today. What's going on over here?
Oh, we're gonna sniff the brushes.
Looks like Sheena found the brushes.
Yeah.
It's like what's?
Oh, are you gonna grow her? Go ahead. Oh, what a good girl.
What's a great way to start off our Live at Lunchtime with a little mutual grooming session.
Well, don't nip.
Okay,
her.
not nipping.
She said, I am grooming. That's my type.
That's how they do it.
So welcome, like Alex said, to Live at Lunchtime. We're very happy to have you here. So, whoop. I'm Michelle.
I'm Alex.
And Kristen's behind the camera. And this beautiful lady here is Mama Cass. For those of you that don't know, she's about 20 years old. She's new to this field, the Glamour Girls. Fairly new, I should say. She's had time to acclimate, and now they are fast friends and doing very well together. So there are 5 mares in this group.
Yes,
So
I would
we
say
have-
if we can pan, maybe we can catch them all. We'll have to see. It's a very big field. So we have Mama Cass.
Yep.
And then we had Sheena just here.
Yep.
And then in the forefront, if you could look out the distance, is Sarah, who is grazing. And then further behind her is Angie. And then all the way over here, it's a big field, you know?
Well, they
we
need
have
their big
BB,
girls.
so we give our girls a lot of space here, and so we call this field the. Whoa, watch out, Kristen.
She moved because she says, please don't leave.
We call this area the Glamour Girls, and so we wanted to hang out here on this beautiful day and show off our girls here. And so maybe they'll come out, but they have a lot of space. They'll kind of do their thing. But Mama Cass absolutely wants some attention here.
Yes, Mama Cass always wants attention, don't you? Yes, and your beautiful eyelashes.
You know what I love? Her fuzzy ears. I don't know if we can get close, but her ears are so fuzzy. Like compared, like, can you see? Can you guys see? They're so soft.
Are you soft and fuzzy?
She's soft and fuzzy.
You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. So let's talk a little bit about these girls really quick.
Yes.
So for those of you that don't know, Mama Cass arrived here not that long ago.
Earlier this year.
Yep. And she was part of, she was owned by like a pony, some kind of pony or horse, like rental type of thing. And some kind of horse operation. Sadly, her owner passed away, and they were left not in the best of care, her and a few other horses. And so an equine rescue in Vermont found out about the situation. The police came, they seized the horses, and she ended up in a foster home situation. She needed a permanent home. We found out about her, and here she is. Yeah, here you are. And as you can see, she just loves attention and being doted on.
Loves it.
Now before I had shown you her hot spots. Every horse has a spot, right? I know, her sweet spots. Now usually it's right here and on her chest. However, today she seems to really enjoy under the girth here, right? Or maybe it's just an overall I enjoy everything. What do you think? Huh? Yeah. But she's doing very well here with the Glamour Girls. These are all big girls here. So like I said, Mama Cass is about 20 years old. And then we have BB down here. So BB, Angie, and Sarah. She says, please keep going. BB, yeah, right. BB, Angie, and she's not going to let me take a break. BB, Angie, and Sarah were here before Sheena and Mama Cass got here. So Mama Cass and Sheena are new to the group. So BB, hi, Angie, and Sarah are all PMU foals. Not foals anymore, obviously. They're all grown up, but they were, thankfully, their dams were rescued. Equine Advocates in 2003 and 2004 rescued 46 PMU mares from Canada. And if you don't know what PMU is, it stands for Pregnant Mare's Urine. So it's used to make estrogen medicine for women, and it's not good for you. We have a lot of research on our website about it if you want to know more about it and about the issue. But it's not good for the horses, obviously, and it's not good for humans also. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of research on our website. So if you want to find out more about it, please go on our website and do some research. We have a ton of information on there for you. But thankfully, these mares have never had to know the life that these poor horses have to suffer. So the PMU industry is not a fun one. And usually once they're used and they can't produce anymore, they usually end up in the slaughter pipeline. So like I said, these horses have never had to know that, because when their moms were rescued, their moms were pregnant with them and they were born in freedom, and they live here at the sanctuary. Yeah. So that's, like I said, Sarah, Angie, and Bibi's story.
And the scary thing though about PMU offspring is, if the cycle allows to continue, if offspring born to PMU mares are born female, they can, again, the cycle continues, they can grow up, and once they are of the age that they can have babies, they will become PMU mares themselves. If they're born male, there could be different outcomes, but not part of that operation per se, but they could be gotten rid of for whatever use. So and that's why, PMU mares and PMU offspring are both such important issues that we advocate for.
Definitely.
We have former PMU mares, and of course, as we just mentioned, these girls here, offspring here at the sanctuary.
That's
several of them.
Yes, we do have several offspring, which is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So, yeah, and it's a gorgeous day to be out here. I can't believe Mama walked away from me. That is not usual, but she needed a drink apparently. Mama, you gonna come back over? No, not right now.
Oh, we could talk
about let's go talk about Sheena.
Fifth horse that we haven't mentioned yet. We mentioned her earlier, but she came over here since I think the grass was just a little bit tastier over here.
Is it tastier? Sheena is one of the sweetest horses.
Yes.
She's so sweet. Not that they all aren't sweet. They're all sweet. But Sheena is definitely a love bug, aren't you?
She is a former carriage horse who worked in New York City. And she is in her late 20s right now, but you can see some markings here. So she has these markings here right on her face, and that was because of the gear she had to wear as a carriage horse. It just left grooves and permanent scarring on her face, and that can happen with a lot of carriage horses who are overworked, wearing gear that is not appropriately placed, or if they're wearing it, if it's too tight and it's on too long, they're working so many hours of the day, this can happen. A lot of carriage horses can get permanent scarring around their head, sometimes up around here on their bodies, depending on where the gear is placed. So that is Sheena. And she also has suffered some injuries because as a carriage horse, she worked past the age of 20. And that is, once you reach 20, that's kind of up in there in the older ages of horses. And right now she's in her late 20s, but she was forced to work past the age of 20. And so she, as a result of working as an urban carriage horse in New York City, very large city, a lot going on for the, in the surroundings, she has suffered. But now she doesn't anymore, and she is here and lives out her life in peace.
Yes, you do, don't you?
Are you falling asleep? Yeah. So while she may have these physical reminders that visitors and that we can see of her past, we hope that, emotionally, she's able to kind of move on.
Absolutely.
And now just look out at this beautiful field of green grass and just enjoy being a horse.
And I think she does. She enjoys being in this group with everybody. Huh. So beautiful. Sam's so beautiful. Now Sheena here is our oldest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in her 20s. We're not sure exactly what age she is, but we think she was born in the late 90s. And then we have Bibi, who would be the next one, right? She's about 22 years old. And Mama Cass is about 20. And then we have Angie and Sarah, who are about 19 years old. So you're the old lady of the group. She's chewing, which means she's relaxed.
She does look like she could fall asleep standing right here.
Now she's shedding out, which is why her fur looks a little funny on her face.
We still got the winter coats coming off, don't we?
Still coming off.
Wow.
Here, I'll get your other side. Is that better?
We've noticed though, so in our main barn and in some of our stall areas, birds, you know, they're nesting, they're creating their nests, having their babies. And we've realized they love picking up, and you can see all these clumps of hair that are getting brushed off. The birds love that, so they pick it up for their nest. So we just leave it for them.
We do.
For their nesting material. It's pretty fun.
Hey, baby girl. Looks like she's enjoying her grooming.
She's very much.
Oh, Phoebe, are you going to come say hi? Maybe. Phoebe's the shy one out of the group.
She is. She keeps to herself. Hey, sweet girl.
Oh my goodness, look at all this, right?
Oh. You could make like a little, you know how people make like little felt puppets?
Yeah.
You could probably collect all this hair, make little horse puppets, little felt horsehair puppets. If anyone knows how to do that.
Yeah, right. You have a use for this horsehair. Got lots of it. Oh, it's a gorgeous day. We hope you're all enjoying your day. And as always, goodness, if you are out there and you have any questions about our sanctuary, about these girls, about maybe some of the issues that we advocate for, please post your questions and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Yeah. Got hair stuck in my
Oh no, is it just it's blowing everywhere? The wind's just carrying it around. So as we mentioned, yes, Mama Cass only recently in the last like month or so joined this group of girls here, and that's such an important thing of course when we have new residents come in is the process of introducing them. Obviously if they have a lot of health issues that need constant monitoring, they tend to live out permanently in our main barn. That's where a lot of our older horses are ones with a lot of health issues that we need to constantly monitor live. But Mama Cass was not one of those, so she came out, she was at the main barn for a little bit as she was just adjusting here, and then it was time to introduce her to a field. And so that process works by one, figuring out where there is space, and then two, do they get along? So at first, we actually introduced Mama Cass to another group of horses, and nothing bad happened, but we could just tell they weren't getting along. The dynamics of the group, they weren't meshing well, and we were like, okay, and that is where we come into play. Bibi, hi!
She decided
to come up. She's like, what's going on? But basically, that's how it worked. Mama Cass wasn't getting along with the first group that we introduced, and so we're like, okay, it's better for everybody. Let's try another group. We brought Mama Cass into this group, and here we are. And these 5 girls all get along so well. And that's so important as far as what we do in our staff here is to understand the group dynamics of the horses and to see how they interact, what is a good interaction, what is, just a bumps in introduction, but they'll get over it, and what is, no, I don't like you, and maybe we need to introduce the horse to another group, is understanding those signs. And there.
Look who's letting me groom her.
Oh, goodness.
Now look at her lips. She's doing the flaming response. So it means she smells something funny over there.
Oh.
You smell something funny?
What do you smell?
Oh, did I find your spot? Oh my goodness. Look at that smile.
I love when they do that.
You want me to go back here? Is this a spot? All right, well, there's her sweet
Bibi
spot.
realized we were having so much fun up here. She wanted to join.
Look at you, sweet girl. Oh my goodness gracious. Wowee, man. She says it's such a nice day. I feel like being pampered. Oh my goodness. You're a funny girl. You're a funny girl. Now she's moving because she wants me to go back to this spot, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, what I'm using is a curry. So I use that first to loosen all the dirt and stuff out from underneath the fur. Probably feels really, really good, as you can see. Gets all the itchies out, right? Look at those soft eyes. And then once you do this, so use this in a circular motion. And then once you do this, use a hard brush. And then you use oh, does that feel good too? Okay. Then you use a soft brush to make them nice and shiny. And that is the process. And then you have regular old hair brushes you can use on their mane and on their tails. Right? Want me to get the other side? Huh? Can I get the other side? Let's see.
Showing off your pretty teeth.
I'm not so sure, baby, but you do know you have something green stuck in your teeth, right?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. She's like, look what I've been eating.
Well, we found baby's sweet spot.
Oh yeah, look at that lip quiver.
I just love BB's mane. You're such a pretty mane, girlfriend. Now, all of the horses here are draft horses. Sheena is a Percheron. And BB here is a draft cross. I'm not sure what she's crossed with. I couldn't even guess, to tell you the truth. Mama Cass is a Belgian draft. Sarah is a Belgian
So is
draft.
Sarah.
And Angie is a draft cross.
Yes. Hello.
Dawn says she's enjoying her time at the spa.
She sure
Oh, they
is.
are.
I'm enjoying giving her a spa session. Okay. They know it. They know I love to groom. Huh. Yeah. Little windy. Oh, here comes Mama Cass. I
Where'd you go? Oh, I know. I love her little snorts.
Yes, Mama Cass does have quite the snort.
It kind of sounds like what you'd imagine like a dragon would snort like. Very deep kind of.
Yep.
That's what I think it sounds like.
So I recently read something pretty fascinating. Now I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. That some horses don't like their ears touched. She doesn't seem to mind it. But they say that when you, oh, that's a good sign. When they lower the head, that's a relaxation. Hi. So I read that if you gently massage their ears and kind of run your hand down to the end, that is very relaxing for them.
Oh.
You like it? She's licking and chewing, so I think she might like it. Can we get the other side? Huh? Is that relaxing for you? This is very good for BB. Like I said, she's normally pretty shy. So the fact that she's here is very special. She seems to like it. Maybe. Oh, no, she likes it. She turned her head back towards me. There. Does that feel good? Want me to keep
I
brushing?
can come over there, but I'm stuck.
Yeah, I would imagine you are. She really likes this spot. You silly girl. What a silly girl you are. All right, my friend. Where else do you want me to get? Can I get my brush? I think that you should talk to your viewers while I go get a brush. You want your brush, huh? You're scared of the bucket? Oh, she's scared of the bucket. You silly. Some horses are so silly, aren't they, Mama Cass? So yes. You want to be brushed?
Yes.
That's a yes.
Yes.
She's like, well, what are you waiting for? Warning, for those of you that don't know, know, and have never groomed, it's amazing to groom. I love it. I find it very therapeutic myself.
Yeah.
But if you haven't done it before, you will get dirty.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just part of the process. Oof. Notice her body language. Her back leg is cocked. When her hip is down, that means she's relaxing. Hey, beauty. You're such a beauty. Such a beauty. Sometimes when they twitch, that means they're ticklish in that spot. So she might be a little bit ticklish. Something I find pretty amazing about horses is that, think about this for a second, they're so big, right?
Oh.
But they can feel the slightest little insect on their skin. It's just amazing, right? Sounds pretty amazing.
Dawn asks, how often do you groom the horses?
You should groom as often as possible. So we have over 80, as you know. So we do have volunteers that come in and groom. Our equine care manager and assistant equine care manager groom, and it's a daily thing. So, like I said, we have plenty of people to help us out, which is great.
And we'll come out here once in a while. Like
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Definitely, I come out once in a while because, like I said, I enjoy it. But it's something that's necessary for the horses. It's good for their circulation. It's good to help keep them clean. So the question is really as often as possible, especially their hooves. You always want to make sure their hooves are checked, and their hooves are checked daily. Hey, girlfriend. Now, as you notice, I did walk behind, but I was right close behind, which is where you want to be.
Yes.
You want to be right close up on their behind so they know that you're there, or way, way, way far away out of the kicking zone.
One or the other, no in between.
Right. Promise you of being safe. I love brushing these big horses because it makes me feel so small.
You're like, let me get up there.
How you going, girlfriend?
I don't know why you keep moving.
She says I want all the
Perfect
attention.
spot. What else could
She
you
says,
want?
Alex, you brush the front, she's brushing the back. Come on now, I need 2 masseuses.
I guess that's it. She's like, yeah. Can you groom both sides at once? Oh, I got some flies. Fly season, unfortunately.
Yeah, all the bugs are waking up.
So,
Right, girlfriend?
the horses get very annoyed by all the flies.
And notice how nice and shiny she's getting. Right? I remember when I was younger, growing up in the barn, I had a teacher that would go around and she'd say, your horse isn't clean enough. If you can pat them and dust comes out. So let's see. I don't see anything.
I don't see. I did see dust fly up when you were brushing earlier.
Yep,
So, of
yep.
course, you know, when you start out, expect to see the hair and the dust fly up.
Right. That was the hard brush. Now we'll get the soft one.
There we go. Lots of different brush types and sizes.
This is the finishing brush. It makes them nice and soft and shiny. Now,
Ooh, let's get a good close-up.
oh, does that feel good? The soft brush you can use on their face and their legs and their neck. You really don't want to use the hard brush on those parts because they're sensitive. Oh, do you like that?
Ooh, just a little head massage.
Oh, she's falling asleep.
This is the good life. Excuse me. Allergies. Excuse me.
Oh, that's okay. I think we all are dealing with allergies in some way, shape, or form. It's also important to check their ears. Like I said, not all horses like their ears touched. So you gotta be careful. But, oh, her ears are pretty clean.
Ooh,
You've got some clean
perfect.
ears there, girlfriend. Oh, this one I can get. This one's got some crusties. Clean out their ears. Yeah. See? There we go. Now we'll do the whole body, make her nice and soft and shiny. Oh, I didn't clean the back very well. I saw some dust flying. I saw some dust. My teacher would not be happy. And you can literally spend hours grooming.
Oh yes.
If your
Oh
horse
yes.
loves it, you know. Now, because our horses are rescues, some of our horses need to get used to this.
Oh yeah, when they come in.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Because they may not have had nice touches. This is a great bonding activity. Hi. What? Am I not getting the right spot? Here, this. Don't step on my foot. Is that better? Check wood. All done?
Oh, we got a question where we're located. We're located in Chatham, New York.
Yes. Where are you located? We'd love to know.
Looks like we have Angie coming up. Well, at least we get a bit of a closer look at her. Where are you going, Angie?
They all look very sleepy right now.
They do. I think it's the sun. The sun is directly on top of us right now.
Mama says, please, more pets, please.
Angie, you want to come over here for a second? No, maybe she's going to get a drink of water.
She might, yeah, that's where it looks like she's headed there.
Well, maybe we go visit with Angie for a little bit before
Sure.
we say goodbye. That way everybody had their turn. Or maybe we show Mama Cass a little bit more.
She says, yeah, there's no
Once
way
again,
you're walking
hi
away.
everyone.
Oh, we didn't see Sarah. There's Sarah. She's the other Belgian giraffe coming
she's
on
been
over.
eating in her stall this whole time.
Sarah's one of our biggest horses here. Hi, girl. Mama Cass is like, I'm coming.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, don't spill that. Sarah always looks like she's contemplating something. Right, Sarah? Now, I don't know if you remember, but we did a live a long time ago where we braided Sarah's hair. She was our wonderful model. So we'll have to try that again sometime. She moved around a lot that day. So we tried various braids and then took them out.
How tall she is.
I know, she is a big, beautiful girl. Now, the last time we were with her, her sweet spot is on her chest. So I don't know, you could try it again and see if she likes it. Oh, yep, she does.
You got it?
It's a quivering.
Here, maybe?
She's like, I don't care where you brush me, as long as you brush me, pet me, love me.
Want some grass?
You didn't finish your brushing. Do you want to work on? Oh, look at that step closer to me. She's like, yes, I'll take more brushing.
And here we have Angie. So Angie has a tendency to drool, as you can probably see.
That's just her.
That's just her.
It's just her. She's the only bae of the group. Well, yeah, she's the only bae. Right? Right, girlfriend?
Hi.
How's that feel, baby? So I don't know if anybody saw it, but Bibi was resting. And I asked her if she wanted to be brushed again, and she stepped right over it. Well, that's a good thing, huh?
That's how they let you know.
Get this beautiful black bead.
Is it shiny?
It's getting there. It's getting there, right, honey? Oh, that was somebody squeaking over there.
Oh, we have a little bit of a donkey squeaks.
It's Mr. Reggie. Reggie's a squeaking. Oh, Angie wants some loving.
Hi, Angie. Please don't drool on me.
She says, but it's love.
It happens.
It's a love drool.
There we go. Yeah? 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 Right there?
Oh, don't be. That's just them being territorial.
Yes.
She did not want Angie in her space, did you? Did she bother you? My goodness, she didn't do anything. Come here, Angie. You're okay.
That's why, especially if you are in an area with several equines, as you know, as comfortable as they are with you and as calm as they can be that day, it's still always good to be alert,
Yes.
because something like that could happen.
Always. You want to be aware of their body language. And that wasn't her ears being pinned back at us. Her ears were pinned back at her friend over here, who she said, I was enjoying my session and you got in my space.
Oh, this is perfect. We have a great view of everybody here. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. Hopefully get some peace, a moment of calmness.
Yes. And we hope that you're able to come visit these beautiful Glamour Girls.
Yes.
They're so much fun.
Yes,
to
here
do.
here is a perfect view of all the Glamour Girls here.
All right. Well, thank you for joining our live.